Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 14 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Almohads. And at this point in the campaign I'm feeling pretty good about just kind of building up my economy and my forces, my defenses, my infrastructure and all of that good stuff. If I take a look at my glorious achievements, I am doing quite well. I am outpacing everyone else. And if I just continue to sit on the objectives that I currently hold, I will be still be making, what is that, 16 points per counting period? And that's pretty good. My next counting period is going to be 1175, and it is currently the year 1162. So there's still a ways to go before that next counting period happens. But I would be quite happy to just kind of sit on my laurels and just rack in the points. However, I feel like the other factions are not going to be too okay with me letting me outpace them as far as the points go. And that is really obvious with the way the Germans are treating me right now. They are sending a crusade in my direction. Right now, I don't really have eyes on them. I have some emissaries poking around trying to find this crusade. I can keep looking around. Maybe Swabia here. Maybe send this emissary down to Franconia. But yeah, I haven't been able to find the crusade, and I haven't been able to find the chapter house either, which is the building that builds the crusade marker. And I would just like to know where it is, just in case, in my back pocket later on in the campaign, maybe if the Germans send another crusade my way, perhaps I'll be ready to potentially kind of make a dive into the German territory just to destroy that chapter house, and then I can potentially destroy the German Empire themselves, because if the king loses a crusade, then he's going to lose influence and he's going to lose the loyalty of his men. So that's the idea there. As far as my war with the Italians is going, I've taken Portugal and I've destroyed every Italian boat in the ocean, I believe. So frankly, if I could get a ceasefire with the Italians, I'd be fine with that, because I would like to trade with them again. So maybe that's what I do with my emissary. Where's the Italian king? I don't have any eyes on him, I suppose. Maybe he's in Milan. Yeah, he's not. I'm not seeing him here. Is there any Italian emissaries that I can find? I'm not seeing any. So how about I just send this emissary, instead of sending him to Swabia, how about I send him down to Tyrolia and then Milan to see if I can find that Italian king. Because yeah, I don't want any more of this war. I want to be able to make money here. And as far as my my project at home is going, I'm just kind of training up as many soldiers as I can to get my borders situated for a crusade knocking on my doors. I don't know if it's going to hit me at Aragon or Navarre, but wherever it does hit me, I need to make sure that I don't just beat back the crusade itself. I also want to make sure that I'm still healthy enough after I beat back the crusade to withstand a potential invasion from the French. Now, currently, we are not at war, and we have not been at war yet this entire campaign. However, they have 4 bishops hanging out in Aragon, just kind of getting it ready. They're really, let's see how the, yeah, oh my god, Aragon is 64% Christian and 36% Muslim, so I'm going to need to work on that eventually. Luckily, I have plenty of soldiers here so that I don't have to worry about my population loyalty and it getting any lower because of the high percentage of Christianity, so that's not going to be an issue, but they are trying to, getting it ready for an invasion, so, as well as spying on me, they're spying on me with these agents, so I need to make sure that I can withstand the German crusade and any potential French follow-up as well, so that is going to be very, very important for me. Ooh, I do have the Portuguese governorship that I can hand out as well. +1 loyalty and +1 acumen. So how about I find someone that's suitable for the job? In fact, 46% zeal. Yeah, let's see if I can find 4 acumen coupled with good zeal or not good zeal, but good piety and then good dread. I know it's a tall order, but you know what? Let's see what I can find here. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I think I found my guy. Muhammad Al-Mutamid. Look at this, 4 acumen, and then 5 dread, 5 piety. In addition to that, he has most charitable, which is going to give +20 happiness as well. My goodness, wow, I feel like this guy is just perfect. He was born to be the governor of Portugal. So let me get him going here. So that is you, correct? Yes. So let me take a look. Portugal. So 135% loyalty and 175 income. So let's put this on you. And where are we at? Yes. Oh, much better. Much better. Really, really nice. Okay. That's really good because the faster we can solve the population loyalty issues here in Portugal, the faster we can move these soldiers that are stationed here over to my northern border to help out that situation. So that's going to feel really, really good. Nice. I'm so glad. Wow, I'm so glad that I have you. This is one of my old uncles who is no longer officially part of the family. So now I can give him titles, which is really, really nice. I love that. Now, down here on this border, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the numbers and the troop composition that I have here in Cyrenaica. However, I gotta say, I'm looking at the Egyptian army, and it's kind of terrifying in the sense that they have 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 5. So 5.5 units of Ghulam cavalry. Or should I say Ghulam bodyguards? But yes, that's tough because I only have my 1 unit of Ghulam bodyguards. And yeah, that's going to be really, really tough. I mean, I do have a few spears, I suppose. I have spears, I have javelins. You know, I have archers and Saharan Cav. Maybe I can win that. But yeah, that is a bit scary. It's interesting because the Turks and the Egyptians are in a really kind of awkward spot here where the Turks have their empire divided up between Nicaea and Constantinople and then the rest of their empire, which is basically from Georgia all the way down to Syria, I believe. And then the Egyptians have kind of cut their empire in half. And the Egyptians are in a position where they can't really expand anywhere else without going to war with either the Turks or me. Preferably not me. If the Egyptians wanted to build up a navy and go attack these islands that belong to the Byzantines here, that'd be great, but it looks like they're not going to do that because they don't have any boats in the water right now. And that is really too bad. I feel like at this point, so the Byzantines only have Crimea and then Bulgaria and Greece. Honestly, the Turkish force here in Constantinople does not seem really strong. It's mostly like horse archers, I think. And I feel like this Byzantine force in Bulgaria could potentially beat this Turkish force. Honestly, I wouldn't be too mad at the Byzantines taking back Constantinople and then Nicaea, just to remove the Turks from the equation here, and then giving the Egyptians a route of expansion to beat back the Byzantines potentially back this way. The Byzantines and the Egyptians are not at war right now, but they very well could be if they were neighboring each other. And up here, that would give the Turks a more logical path of expansion, just kind of going up here through what is mostly rebel-held territory. There is the Russians, the Novgorods up here, and Novgorod in Finland. But other than that, it's mostly just this Poland up here, and then a lot of this is rebel-held. So I would prefer it if the Turks went up there, the Egyptians went this way, and then the Egyptians would just ignore me, and they wouldn't have to, worry about me at all. But, one can dream. One can dream. So yeah, let's see if we can get this alliance, or this, should I say this ceasefire with the Italians, make some money off of them. Because, yeah, we're going to face some pressure here on our northern border, so I would like to be making as much money as possible. Other than that, though, I'm going to be pretty happy just to kind of sit still and kind of just rack in the glorious achievements points. Oh, the poor Danes. The Danes just never... They're struggling, man. They're struggling. All they have is Denmark and Sweden. The Poles, I want to see what's going on with the Poles. And when I get a chance, I want to build a church, or should I say a mosque, I believe is going to be the first religious building available to me. Yeah, a mosque. And then I can start training up my own religious agents. And what I'm going to do with that is mostly just have my guys spy on all of these other inland provinces that my boats can't spy on, which is going to be really nice as well. Because I don't like being blind. I want to be able to see all of this stuff. I'm just greedy. I want to see it. I want to see it. And speaking of being greedy, I also want to kill all of these guys that are spying on Aragon, which means that I need to build my own alehouse so that I can train my own assassins. Now, I don't really want to... I could do that in Valencia, because Valencia doesn't really build anything right now. I feel like once Valencia is done building up this upgraded merchant building, then I could have it build a tavern. Yeah, and then I can start going after these agents here. Another option is to do that here in Tunisia, because Tunisia is right now just focusing on building up my +1 Valor DAOs, which is useful for sure, but I feel like right now, since I am training up my Bagalas, my tier 2 boats here in Algeria, and since I already do have boats in every other sea province, so I'm going to be really slowing down the production of my boats right now. I just kind of need a few more backup boats, and that's really all I really need right now. So I'm going to be probably transitioning my boat production from Tunisia just to fully on Algeria, and that can give me some space or some room to actually focus on agents here, which including the mosque. So yeah, I can build a mosque here to start training up some religious agents, and the tavern as well, so that I can start training up some assassins, so I can get these pesky little princesses and bishops out of my territories here, just so that they can't spy on me. I feel like a lot of times the AI won't attack if they're not spying on you, because they want to, be informed of their decisions. So yeah, let's get that going. Let's get a tavern going and then straight for a mosque. Why not? Also, I should like to continue to focus on my military infrastructure now that I have the time and the money for it. So let's get this town guard going here in Aragon, because this is going to allow me to train up some militia sergeants and some Almohad urban militia up here in Aragon. Now, I do want to focus my training of my Almohad urban militia down here in Granada, because I am getting my +1 Valor bonus to my Almohad urban militia that are trained here. However, what I want to do is, since I have iron deposits here in Aragon and Navarre and Castile and Leon, what I should like to do is train up some Almohad urban militia down here in Granada, and then bring them up into one of these provinces where they can be retrained with weapons and armor upgrades, so that they can get the best of both worlds from that +1 Valor, as well as some good equipment as well. So that's the idea. That's what I'm going to be going for. So let's get that town guard here in Aragon, and let's keep looking around for things that I can build up. So Navarre, what could I use in Navarre? I can train up my Muwahid foot soldiers, which is a pretty, decent high attack spearmen. So what would I like for them? I think I have to build an armor first before I can build the sword. What is the weapons? I forgot what it's called. So I need the swordsmith first before I can. I forgot what the building's called that allows me to upgrade my weapons. I'm curious. I'm wondering if I can actually build that building until I get castles going. Okay, well that's okay. In the meantime, I can build an armor, I suppose. Or a mosque, because mosques, they're really good, because in addition to allowing me to train up that religious agent, in this case for the Muslims that are called alims, and in addition to that, the mosques are also going to give all of my soldiers that are trained here in this province a +1 morale bonus. That seems pretty good, actually. Let's do the mosque, and then the armor for that +1 armor, and then we can go from there. So that feels good. What about Castile? Castile, I'm training up my naphtha throwers, my grenade guys, basically, and I do want to be able to train more than that here. So yeah, I guess just do a town watch, tier 1 militia building. Start with that. And let's see, do I want a siege engineer's workshop? Or do I want a bowyer's workshop? Let's do the siege engineer's workshop, because I already have the basic siege engineer here in Castile. And then Leon. What do I want in Leon? Ooh. Yeah, Horse Beaters Guild. Okay. Yeah, Ghulam Cavalry is going to be really good, because right now I'm just kind of depending on my Ghulam bodyguards, but Ghulam Cavalry is going to be a full 40-man unit of, decent cav, decent like medium heavy cav. So I'm going to need a Spearmaker's Guild though first, and for that I need to get a town watch before I can build the spear building chain. So let's do that first, and then go from there. Let's also get a royal court here in Cordoba, so I can retrain my Ghulam bodyguards as well. Because right now, if I have a unit of Ghulam bodyguards, like a family member that gets injured, or I mean their units get depleted, then I can't retrain them, and I haven't been able to this whole time. For example, I have this one-man unit of Gulen bodyguards here in Portugal, and I would like to be able to retrain them because, you know, why not? So it is expensive, but I don't know, 1,000 florins, that seems okay. I'm making money right now, so hopefully that should be fine. So let's do that here in Cordoba. Let's see, Granada, what do I want to do here? Anything? Nothing really kind of pops out at me, so I'm going to leave Granada alone for now. What about Morocco? Morocco's working on a tier 2 merchant building. Algeria, let's see, anything for you? Not really. You're just building boats right now, so that's totally fine. Tunisia, you're going to be working on that ale house. And then Cyrenacia, do you want anything? Maybe not quite yet. Or, yeah, let's get a mosque. They're cheap. They're super cheap. 200 florins is really not bad. Yeah, that's nice. Yep, let's get a mosque there. That way my Sayer and Cav that are trained here is going to have +1 Valor as well as +1 Morale, which is going to be really nice. So, alright, sweet. That's been a pretty in-depth turn here. So let's make sure we drop a save and end this year. And here's this German crusade knocking on my door. So what do they have? Yeah, these are the Order of Foot Soldiers. They're good. They're good, for sure. This is a good spear unit. A ton of archers. A few of them which have the armor upgrade. The first tier armor upgrade. Then what do we have here? Teutonic Sergeants. Yeah, that's a scary unit of heavy cav. And then these units of Royal Knights, Mounted Crossbowmen, Teutonic Sergeants. They're beat up, but they're still capable, for sure. And then what about down here? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. What about down here? Yeah, so a lot of peasants down here in that third window. Urban militia, you know, militia tier units. And then feudal sergeants aren't, you know, they're pretty solid. They're solid tier 2 spear units. Then tier 1 spear units right here. Archers, Hobilars, you know, light cav. There's some feudal men at arms. They can be tricky. I'm going to have to use my Almohad urban militia to deal with them. Yeah, it's hard to say. I guess they have the strength to potentially attack me at Aragon, right? And luckily they are going through Toulouse, which means that the only province of mine that they can attack is Aragon, which gives me, it helps me prepare, right? If they were sitting here in Aquitaine, then I wouldn't know which province to prepare for. But here, what I can do is I can send most of my, you know, units, and I can keep coming into Aragon here. So I have, you know, three relatively full stacks here, and I can just keep pouring them in. So let's bring these guys over to Aragon, and let's see, you can eventually come down here to Cordoba. Your population loyalty in Portugal is, yep, doing just fine. Perfect. That's what I like to see. So let's see if I can move over some more guys. Let's say 2 more units, kind of move you over. Are you still going to be happy? Just. 121%. It's a little on the border for me, so let's send you back. I'll just send my Almohad urban militia. Oh, well, what do we have here? A French crusade, eh? And where might you be heading? Oh, you're going to Tripoli. So, you have declared war on the Egyptians. Interesting. Interesting. Gosh, you know what, France? I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think you're going to make it. Yeah, I mean, Tripoli is just kind of in the heart of the Egyptian territory. You're going to have to make it through a lot of Muslims and more Muslims, and man, I just don't I don't see it happening, France. I don't see it happening. Yeah, you can let your crusade grow all you want, but it's not going to make it there. That's going to be interesting. So that's going to be a failed crusade for the French, and that's just a guaranteed thing. There's no way that can make it there. That will lower the influence of the French king. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's going to take some time in any case. Still can't find the Italian king, so he must be down here in Milan. He has to be. Yeah, I'm still learning the layout of the borders and the territories here in Central or Western Europe, so I don't quite know. So Tyrolia is German. Now I know. Good to know. All right. And going forward, so interesting. Yeah, so the French and the Germans are still, they're not at war with each other. No, the French are just at war with the Egyptians, and the Germans are just at war with me. And the Italians are also just at war with me. So let's be friends, guys. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's forget all about Portugal. It's all in the past. And you don't have a navy anymore, so you know what? You're welcome, by the way. Dealing with the navy is a lot of work, so I did you a favor, Italy. You don't have to pay upkeep in all of those boats now. Now you can just focus on attacking the Germans. You know, how about that for an idea? Or how about the Pope? Kill the Pope. He's just causing a lot of issues for you right now, isn't he? Now up here, let's see. Looks like the English they struggle so badly. They're just having a hard time, aren't they? Poor guys. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see the French just kind of collapse for once, and yeah, see a really cool, you know, English empire happen. That'd be really awesome. Just once it'd be cool to see that happen, because that seems to be a really rare thing from what I've seen so far. That is going to be all that I can do to get ready for this, you know, impending German crusade. So that's there's nothing else to it. So let's just kind of drop a save and see if we can hold off the Germans here, because they really should attack. This is probably going to be the peak of their power. And if they just kind of sit here idly, they will eventually lose their men. Their men will get bored and they will kind of wander off and be like, this sucks. This is now kind of a crusade that I wanted to sign up for. So they will leave over time if they just kind of hang out here and they don't do anything. So let's see if they attack. They really should. They really, really should. What? Okay, wow. Man, the Turks are making moves. So the Turks just took Greece off the Byzantines. And I'm the richest. And the Germans did not attack me. Oh, that's cool. So Prince Mohammed, this is my only heir at this moment. He, secret avarice. In his endless quest for riches, he secretly engages in complex plots to divest his subordinates of some of their wealth. Some would call what he does fraud. +2 acumen, -10 happiness. And I think he has 2 traits now that give negative happiness. So once he becomes king, my realm might be a little bit unhappy. Interesting, yeah. Let's see if I can find him real quick. Muhammad, where are you? There you are. I mean, otherwise he's pretty good, right? 4 dread, 3 piety, 5 acumen, 2 command stars could be improved upon. But otherwise he'd be a good, governor king. Killer instinct, so he has some valor as well. But then -10 happiness for secret avarice. Okay. So what it was before, there's a trait here before that also gave -10 happiness, and I believe +1 acumen. So this trait tree, I guess, just added an additional acumen, but it didn't add additional -10 happiness. So nothing changed there. That's pretty good. I mean, he just got better managing money. That's all. So, I mean, look at this. I got, 4-ish stacks here in Aragon, and it looks like that's going to be enough to deter the Germans, because they did not attack me. Ooh, man, if they don't attack, this is not going to go well for them. It is really not going to go well for them. Let's see if we can find the chapter house. So, Swabia, do you have the chapter house? I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I wonder where that crusade came from. Is it Bavaria? Yeah, let's see if it's in Bavaria. Well, what's this? We got a 4-star general. My goodness gracious. I mean, it's too bad he's in a unit of militia sergeants, but that's not, that's okay. Militia sergeants have some decent armor. And Ibn Mardanish, I'm pretty sure this is an historical general, because, yeah, that name rings the bell. And, I mean, 4 command, 4 acumen, 2 dread, 5 piety, and 6 loyalty. You know what? Okay, if I remember correctly, and this is kind of strange. I feel like the years don't exactly match up. 1164 might be close to where I want to say. Gosh, I thought he died, quite a bit earlier. So maybe this is when he was born. I'm not sure. Ibn Mardanish, if I remember correctly, actually fought against the Almohads. He was one of the petty Taifa rulers in like the Valencia area, I want to say. kind of when the Almoravids, I want to say when the Almoravids, when their empire fell apart, he was kind of left holding down kind of this region-ish. And he actually did fight against the Almohads when the Almohads invaded from Morocco and invaded Spain and took over the Almoravid dynasty. Interesting. Yeah, that's really that's really bizarre that they had a guy that fought against the Almohads as being one of my historical generals. But you know what? Cool stuff anyway. I mean, Jesus, he's a great general and also a great governor as well. So yeah, I need to keep an eye on that. That's he's definitely going to be worth probably making a governor at some point. I mean, obviously all my provinces right now do have governors already, but if things go south with some of my governors, because what can happen is that a governor over time can eventually start to develop bad traits where he kind of he gets greedy, he starts gambling, or he starts what will you do sometimes? He basically will just get a lot of bad traits that will decrease the actual income that you're making from trade or from farming or whatever. And in situations like that, the only thing that you really can do is that you can use your emissary to take that title away from that general. You could also assassinate him, but that seems pretty cold. But what I like to do is actually just take the title away from them. That will lower their loyalty, but it's not too big of a deal, I find. And then you can reassign that title to someone else. So I think down the line, it's worth keeping an eye on this guy, Ibn Mardanish, yeah, because you can make a good governor for a province down the line. So let's keep you close to my king, or maybe even, yeah, interesting. If I put him in this province with my king, because even my king doesn't have 4 stars. Or no, he does. Okay, he does. Okay, that's fine. You can hang out here in this province with my king. What say you, Italy? Doge Orso the Fourth. Come on, man. Let's be friends again. Natural leader, +2 morale. Yeah, he's but negative to happiness. Okay, so yeah, these are kind of contrary traits here, but he has some sons here. Ooh, you're pretty good. 5 acumen. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple sons. I mean, let's see. You know, he got some decent sized armies. Not really good troops, but I would like us to be friends, Italy. I really would. So, how about it? Let's see. We have a ceasefire. You let me own the seas, and I will let you play around in Italy. You know, your natural habitat. How about that? You hang out here. Maybe you want to say, for example, you want to take Tyrolia. Yeah, Tyrolia is lovely this time of year, I hear. So, take Tyrolia, please. Go to war with the Germans. They're going to be weak. Their province, their empire will fall once their crusade fails. And their lands will be ripe for the taking for you to take, Italy. So please do that. And yeah, man, Turks making some power moves. God damn. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on to Greece because there's no castle here. So this Byzantine army can simply kind of sweep in. But they don't want to do that because then they're going to leave Byzantine open for attack as well. Yeah, interesting. Man, Turks are kicking some butt. Yeah. If they moved up here, no, they're still hanging out in Khazar. Yeah, that's totally fine. So the Byzantines are down to Bulgaria and Crimea. Man, oh man. What a scenario we find ourselves in. I would love to see the Egyptians build some boats. Just build some boats and go explore the waters. We can share the ocean together. Come on, guys. Just take out the Byzantines here. Yeah, I keep forgetting this is Byzantine territory. They're not profitable islands, but at least they're territories you can take. just go for it, guys. They don't have another son, do they? Let's see, 2.5, 4.5, 5, 6.5. Yeah, of course. They have 6.5 Gulen bodyguards now. Jesus Christ. I need to start getting some more soldiers down here in Cyrenacia, for sure. Including some more Gulen bodyguards if I could. Oh, well, goddamn. Looks like the Germans are attacking me in the North Sea. I didn't even see they had a boat there. Well, that's too bad. Oh, darn. Okay, so merchant completed. This is going to be that tier 2 merchant building, which is going to be nice. Making some more money off that. And trading post is finished in Portugal as well. Merchant completed here in Morocco. And it looks like the Italians have rejected my proposal of a ceasefire. God damn. That's too bad. But my king is now a builder, so plus unhappiness. That should help me get my population loyalty up in Portugal so that I hopefully can move some more of the soldiers over to Aragon and or Navarre. And I don't think any of this matters. No, that's all fine. All right, cool. So that's totally fine. But I need to, man, that really screws things up. That probably makes it so that I'm not making as much money. Actually, you know what? I think I'm still trading with these forces out here. Yeah, let's take a peek. So this is blockaded. Oh, I don't have anyone in the North Atlantic. Oh, damn. Oh, I messed up. If I had someone in the North Atlantic, I would be making money still from these provinces up here, but I'm not. These guys are all cut off. So, okay, I need to keep an eye on that. I need someone in the North Atlantic. Anywhere else that's cut off. No one else looks like everyone else is fine. Okay. That's fine. I think, let's see, do I have any more Bagalas on the way? Yeah, I'm one more turn away from having another Bagala, and I can send him up to the North Atlantic. But in the meantime, I do need to beat this German boat. And let's see, do I have anything? So I do have, I believe, it's getting a little crowded in here. I need to get you out here. So I just have one boat. Okay, goddamn, that's too bad. Well, I can simply just bring you here and then you here. That should be fine. And I can start moving reinforcements up as well. Yeah, because these provinces all have 2 boats, and I probably don't need 2 boats in a few of these provinces. So let's move you up. Looks like the Sicilian fleet has broken up a little bit, which I really, really like. Yeah, let's move you guys up here, 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 and here. And let's see if we can beat back this German boat. And yeah, it's causing a nuisance. And I'm a little afraid to even look, but let's see what money I'm making. Yeah, I'm making 1,600. That's okay, all things considered. 1,600. At least I'm still in the green, you know. Let's merge these armies here in Navarre. And yeah, Aragon as well. Yeah, and it looks like now, the German army, the crusade, is just kind of chilling out. They don't really want to attack me, and that's not going to go well for them. That's going to really diminish their chances of this succeeding. They do have, the French have 4 armies though in Aquitaine. Damn, that's it's a little nerve-wracking for sure. Because they only have, like, you know, 2 here in Navarre. Yeah, that's too bad. I was hoping that I could kind of stop sending soldiers up here to the north, and I could start sending them more over to Cyrenaica to kind of make sure that the Egyptians don't invade me, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of need to keep sending soldiers up here to Navarre and Aragon, you know? Because the French have, yeah, 4 armies here in Aquitaine, and then 2 in Toulouse, and then plus this German crusade, which it's bigger than it looks, right? The full flag, that would include like a full, like, I don't know, you tell me, like how many armies can fit inside of a crusade? Because this is like 2.5, but you know, this is all peasants, so yeah, they're losing units. They're losing units by hanging out here, so That's fine, but yeah, obviously, if they attacked with the French, that would hurt. That'd be really painful. Come on, Italians, like really, be my friends. Come on, guys, we can do this. We can work through this. There's something for me to keep in mind here, and that is that my best base frontline spearmen, which is of course the Nubian spearmen, can actually only be trained in a few of my provinces: Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. And I'm assuming Cyrenaica as well. These are really, you know, they're location-specific units. They're like the desert archers. They can also only be trained, you know, in the desert. And that's a problem because these are 2 of my best units that, well, here's the thing. So, right, as I was saying before, I can only build my iron deposits up here in northern Spain with that +1 attack, right? But I do want some of my units to have armor and weapon upgrades. Here's the thing, though, is that units that have too much armor can't fight well in the desert. So I still want to keep some units available to fight in my home provinces here in North Africa if I need to, in case I'm invaded either from the Egyptians or from crusades, attacking me. If they beat back my navies and they attack this way, I still do want armies that can fight in the desert. However, that all comes down to how much armor each unit has. Now for infantry, that number is, the magic number is 2. You want a unit with an armor value of 2 or lower. Now, how do you know that? Well, you have to look it up online. I'm sorry. It doesn't tell you the armor rating in game. Same with cavalry. You're looking for the magic number is going to be 3 or lower, and I believe that does include the shield modifier as well. So what that means is I'm pretty sure the Nubian spearmen, off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure their armor rating is 2. So if we give them a single armor upgrade from an armorer, all of a sudden they're not going to fight as well in the desert. And that's going to be a problem. However, I think the answer is going to be to set up 2 different, or at least 2, if not 3 or 4 different training centers where I'm training unarmored Nubian spearmen and desert archers. And then I can also train up armored Nubian spearmen and desert archers that I can actually send north to fight in Spain. And then I have my unarmored ones fight here in the desert. It is a lot of work, but I do think that's really necessary. I think that's going to be a good idea. And you know what? I have the provinces available to me, so I may as well do that. Morocco, I guess I could start going with the... Yeah, let's get a mosque and an armorer here. And then Algeria, let's start going for, town watch. And Tunisia, you're working on the what was it, the drinking den, the tavern? Yeah. So you keep working on that. Maybe I'll start getting you to work on some more military infrastructure later on. But right now, let's just keep it at that. Oh man, the Egyptians freaking attacked me. Oh gosh. Okay, so I outnumber them by quite a bit. And interestingly enough, in the first wave, they only did send 2 units of Ghulam bodyguards. One of them is their king, though. And in the reinforcements, yikes. Yeah, the reinforcements is where it gets scary because they have another 1, 2, 3, 4.5 units of Ghulam bodyguards, as well as a bunch of camel guys and Saharan Cav. It is mostly Cav based. So, okay, this is interesting. So the first wave is going to be mostly archers, some desert archers. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basic archers, and then 2 desert archers. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spearmen, and then 2 Ghulam bodyguards. That's interesting. Yeah, that's really, really interesting. Okay. So I need to build a wave that can beat back this. But then I need to have enough spearmen to where when the second waves come in, I need to be able to beat back another, 4.5 freaking units of Ghulam bodyguards. I need to focus on winning the first wave though. If I beat the first wave, then the reinforcements will come on. A lot of times they're going to trickle on, like 1 or 2 units at a time. So it's going to be really important that I focus on beating this and then seeing if I can survive the onslaught of the rest of the cavalry. Man, that's a bummer. I was really liking having the Egyptians not fight me. So, but in any case, if I just simply beat them back and I do a lot of damage to them, hopefully we can go back to being friends. Yeah, this could be a tough one though. I do have a 3-star general, but they are bringing in okay, it's only 2 stars. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I got lucky there because one of his sons is a 4-star general, but they brought in the king, who is a 2-star general. So I believe I stand a chance here. I've come up with a plan here. So since they've gone so strong with their archers and their spearmen with their first wave, and they've kind of neglected their cav a little bit, I've decided not to try to counter them archer per archer. What I'm going to try to do instead is go light on my archers and bring only 3 of them. And then have the same amount of spearmen as they do. It's going to be 6 versus 6. But I'm going to have 2 units of Almohad militia to help beat their spearmen. And then I'm going to try to counter their archers by bringing 4 units of Saharan Cav. Now, I'm still going to have to deal with their Ghulam bodyguards, but their Ghulam bodyguards Well, there's only going to be 2 of them, and one of them could, presumably be teamed up by, say, 2 of my spearmen, maybe a swordsman. I'm going to have my own Gulam bodyguards as well that can help out against one of their Gulam bodyguards. And then that would leave my 4 units of Saharan Cav free to deal with their archers. Or I can actually use 2 of my Saharan Cav to, potentially, help out against their Gulam bodyguards, and I'd still have 2 left over to go after their archers. So I like this plan better. I'm definitely going to be a little light on my archers for the first wave, which makes me a little bit nervous, but all in all, I will have archers going in my reinforcements. So for the first 3 waves of reinforcements, I will be going spearman, archer, javelin man, and then Saharan Cav, and just doing that in a row. Hopefully it works out, because there's going to be a ton of Gulam bodyguards coming in for their reinforcements. So hopefully I can really clean up their first wave and then get set up and get ready to fight their remaining guys. So let's hope this goes well for me. Wish me luck. Well, Cyrenaica itself is not doing me any favors. It's pretty flat. I'm not going to really be getting much of a advantage by being the defender here, which is really too bad. I could have used a hill for sure. In addition to that, if we take a peek down here, this is awful. I kind of forgot about this. Yeah, my general's valor is -3. Yikes. Now the good thing is that that's just for him. It's him and his bodyguard. So they're going to suck as fighters. They're going to be really bad. He might die, actually. But I was actually looking at this. It doesn't going to show me here, but I was looking at this before. Even though he's an awful fighter, he's a really good leader. I think he gives his army like an extra +5 morale or something. It's really insane. So he's a good leader, but he's gotten kind of fat, and his valor has gotten kind of low because of that. He's a shitty fighter, so hopefully he's not going to get teamed up by 2 units of Gulam bodyguards. So yeah, we're just going to kind of hang out here, I suppose, and hopefully this works out okay. Let's kind of begin the battle right away and get my guys formed up here. And then, let's see, on this side, let's just kind of go, maybe not like that, but I'll fix that in a second. And over on this side as well. I'm going to try to spread out wide here so I can get my Saharan Cav on either flank, because getting these guys around off to the sides and getting them into the archers is going to be what's going to give me a big edge here. If I can get, for example, these 2 archers that are off to the sides here, if I can pick them off, that can give me an edge there. And then how about on this side as well? So we got some Gulam bodyguards hanging out on this side. And honestly, if like 1 unit of Gulam bodyguards wanted to chase after my 2 units of Saharan Cav, I wouldn't be so mad at that. So if he wants to kind of hang out over there, I'm totally cool with that. And how are we doing here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 units of Nubian spearmen. I want to make sure. So we got these guys coming out on this side to face off against my Saharan Cav. Yeah, that's the problem for them, is that 1 spearman cannot defend against my 2 light Cav units. So if I wanted to bring him here, for example, and like feign this way, you can come in here and kill them. And yeah, just kind of like feign in. Like feign that you're going to attack and then come back. And that way we can take care of these 2 archers. And then if he wants to turn around, that's totally fine. I can actually charge him in the back. So how about we look around this way? Looks like nothing's happening. Let's bring my Saharan Cav a little bit closer to their main battle lines here. And yeah, now we have a full unit of spearmen for them that's out of position. And ooh, we're bringing over another unit of spearmen over as well. So let's get these Saharan Cav to try to run away, because we have spearmen coming in this way. And then, ooh, no, no. I don't know what you were doing. You need to come back over here like fast, because you have spearmen behind you now. And then, yeah, these guys, if they want to send 3 of their spearmen to kind of hang out here, that's totally fine. And let's see, we got this going on. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, they charged. Yeah, damn. They caught my, they caught one of my units of Saharan Cav with their Gulam bodyguards. Damn, that's a big loss for me. Let's see, Saharan Cav, let's get you guys into these archers here. And then you as well, Saharan Cav, comes into these archers on this side. Swordsmen, go and kill these spearmen down here. And then on this side, let's see, you go and attack them. And then, let's see, okay, what's going on? We got a lot going on here. So we're going after archers. They're chasing my Saharan Cav. Good for me. And are we still fighting? So they're Gulen bodyguards. Oh, man. So they cleaned up all of my Saharan Cav on this side. You need to run away. Run away from the heavy Cav. Chase down their archers. This is going very well for me. And then we should... There we go. Get swordsmen into their Almohad militia there. Their Gulen bodyguards is backing off, I think. Let's get my Saharan Cav to try to get a flanking attack, perhaps, on their spearmen here. And perhaps what I could do is send my general over as well. Let's see, on this side, let's see, you guys can keep chasing down archers, honestly. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, we have a lot of archers that need to be cleaned up. Let's see, you chase down archers as well. And, okay, sweet, so we broke the king. So he's running away now, and that's perfect. So now what we need to do is break these guys here. Saharan Cav come in and break these Nubian spearmen. And then I can send my general out to start killing their archers because, yeah, we really, really need to start killing archers. Kill these guys here. Get in here. And we still have to break these Nubian spearmen as well. But we can chase down these archers. Man, these Gulen bodyguards are really causing a big, big pain for me. Just chasing down all my light cav. Oh, dear. Yeah, can we do any damage to them? No, they're just going to catch me and kill me? Okay, well... Okay, so we need to turn... Okay, we need to win this. Man, this whole blob of spearmen is doing a lot of damage to my guys. So yeah, we need to win this. And their king is going to regroup here on this side. Looks like we broke them over on this side, so that's good. Get my Saharan Cav chase on their archers here. And then my Almohad militia, you... Let's see, you come back towards the center, honestly, is where I think I'm going to need you. And yeah, Saharan Cav keep chasing down archers. And then spearmen come back towards the middle is where I'm going to need you guys. You keep chasing down these Nubian spearmen, I suppose. They send their king back into action here against my spearmen. So let's see if we can actually surround him here. We got some swordsmen coming in. And obviously they're not made for this, but you know what? We can probably get the job done here. Let's see, chasing off their archers here. My king is chasing off. We got some more Nubian spearmen coming in. So that's not great. Let's see, are we winning here yet? Man, they're beating my... Their Nubian spearmen are somehow beating mine, which is crazy. But we did surround their king. Okay, yeah, perfect. That's really, really good. Yeah, that's really, really good. Let's move up my archers, honestly, and try to help them, get them involved with chasing down some of their archers. I can get my spearman up ahead here. Yeah, this is kind of a tough little battle here, for sure. So my guy's fighting, but there's only a ton of them. Oh, it's fighting spearmen. Oh, no, guys, you need to get back. You need to get back. You need to get back. I need to get my spearmen up here to fight against their spearmen. Here. My swordsmen as well. Actually, spearmen chase their archers. My swordsmen and spearmen can come help out my general fight up against their spearmen here. Archers can shoot here into their spearmen. Get around to the flanks, please, and get some shots into their side. My spearmen can get in front here. And then Saharan Cav come around and chase down archers. Yeah, just keep chasing down archers. There's plenty of archers that need to be chased down. Ooh, one of the Gulen bodyguards is back. Ooh, I did not see him get behind me here. So I need spearmen to come around. Yikes, 5 against 12 is not good. Let's get my archers to help out my general fight this. And let's see. Okay, so they're running away. Perfect. And yeah, Nubian spearmen, I really need you to help cut down the enemy. I have 4 guys left, and they have 7 guys left. So my desert archers are cutting down some of their guys. And my desert archers are also out of ammunition, so using them in combat like this is actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, desert archers are fast, so using them to chase down spearmen is a good idea. And how about down here? How are we doing? Nubian spearmen chasing guys around. Let's see. Alright, you Nubian spearmen, you turn around and start going after these archers because there's a little pocket of guys here. These guys can keep chasing down. Yeah, keep chasing down. Actually, you turn around and go after these archers as well. And how are we doing? So we broke those guys. Good. How about you turn back around? And did we defeat... Looks like we might have killed that unit of Gulen bodyguards to the last man. Perfect. That's really good. So let's get my 3-man unit of Gulen bodyguards back and have them go after these archers. We really need to go after these archers. really need to kill these guys. And I do have reinforcements coming on as well, which is going to be really nice. Some more Saharan Cav. So let's get my army ready to go for the next waves of Gulam bodyguards that's going to be coming in for the enemy. Just as I was getting my army formed up for a wave 2, it looks like the enemy is fleeing the field. My goodness. Okay, that's going to be it for them, I suppose. Wow. That's surprising to me because I thought they had a pretty scary second wave coming in, and they decided against it. Oh, interesting. Well, should I ransom back these guys or should I kill them? 368 is a lot, and I don't know. It's tough. I honestly feel like ransoming them back to them because that can actually really inhibit their economy if they have to pay for their king. I'm not sure, but I think I did capture their king. So let's see how much money I can make by selling these guys back to them. Yeah, how do my guys do? So Gulam bodyguards, they killed 31. Desert archers killed 95, 68, and 65. Damn, my desert archers did very, very well. Saharan Cav, yeah, they, killed 27 and captured almost 200. Nubian spearmen, they did their job. They just held the ground. Swordsmen killed 37. Nubian spearmen killed 49. Let's see. Oh, and these guys were the guys that came on at the end. Okay, so they didn't get any kills. Okay, that's totally fine. All right, so let's see if we can sell them back. So yeah, we made 1,400. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see. Nobles captured. Hisham El Kamil. I don't know who that is, but looks like the Germans have pretty good technology. That's good for them. And damn, so I did lose a Dow was sunk in a storm here in the Sea of Marmara. Damn. Okay. At least I have some extras. And okay, so it turns out the Egyptian king did die from an illness. Okay. But his heir did take over. And speaking of heirs, one of my heirs did just come of age, Prince Ibrahim. All right, so he is my second faction heir right now, who's of age. So now my mosque here in Cyrenaica is complete, as well as my tavern here in Tunisia, so now I can start training some assassins there. And a mosque is finished here in Navarre as well. Royal Court is finished in Cordoba, so I can retrain my Gulam bodyguards. And my town guard is finished here in Aragon. Let's see, the court poet, a composer of elegant poetry for the Byzantine court, Theodore Prodromus, also composes romantic verse, novels, and even, so it is rumored, satirical ditties in Greek for everyone to enjoy. That such a talented man is in the imperial court adds luster to the throne and grants +1 influence and negative 10% zeal. And let's see, so it looks like the Italians still don't want a ceasefire. That's really too gosh darn bad. And, okay, so the Turks did cut off their ties with me. They've decided that they have to just take the Egyptians' side in this war, which is really too bad. But you know what? It does make sense, I guess, since the Egyptians are literally cutting the Turks' kingdom in half. I get it, Turks. I get it. You're put in a tough spot. I understand. I'm not going to hold it against you. We got a couple secret perverts here with Abdallah ibn Mamun and Abu Hatim ibn Masin. Not too big of a deal, but then we have, let's see, a secret adulterer. So Prince Ibrahim is sleeping around with other nobles' wives, and so far that's been kept a secret. And then Great Warrior, so he does have a +5 health, so good for him. How about his stats, though? How is he in a fight, huh? Well, 2 command, 3 dread, 2 command. He's pretty ho-hum, isn't he? But, man, look at this. Look at this poor crusade. Oh, dear. They've lost so much. What are they down to? So they still have 2,000 men. But it just looks tiny on the flag, How is that too? Did I read this wrong? With 2,018 men. What? This? What? I mean, I'm not going to add that up, but I don't believe you. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess this is going to hold here as far as my northern provinces are concerned. And then I just have to take a peek at Cyrenaica and think about maybe reinforcing down here. Yeah, so this general, yeah, he's in rough shape for sure. And he needs to get his unit retrained and refitted. Luckily, I have just the building for that because I just did finish this building here in Cordoba. It looks like I'm going to have to assign a new governor for Granada. And, ooh, yeah, Ibn Mardanish, you might be the new governor of Cordoba. Where did you go? Mardanish, where did you go? I know I sent you up here. Are you hiding from me, sir? Ah, yes, here you are. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't know if Granada is the best place for you, but, I mean, may as well, right? +2 loyalty. He already has good loyalty. But, let's see, 471, and then put this on him. We're up to 597. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty decent. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look at this Egyptian situation and see if we can maybe get a ceasefire. Maybe we can... Who's the new king? Who are you? 4 influence, 4 command. So he's a better general. Yeah, but other than that, nothing too crazy. Good health, so he's going to be hard to kill. Yeah, that's too bad. Going to war with the Egyptians is not ideal. I was hoping we could be friends. They were really set on not being friends. Ooh, they got an 8-star general here. Oh my god. Don't attack me with him, please. Amir al-Din. Who are you? He has to be an historical general, right? Yeah, I'm not familiar with him at all, but this has to be an historical general. Yikes, yeah, don't attack me with him. Just attack me with your king, please. Jesus Christ. Ugh, dear, oh dear. Yeah, that's, you know what? That's okay, though. I would like to actually, is it okay? Oh god, it's not okay. My income, I'm making negative 761. But I think that has more to do with my shipping lanes and less to do with my wars. Obviously, if I could trade with the Italians and the Germans and the Egyptians, that would be better. But once I have a boat, for example, I need to get a boat up here to the Sea of Marmara. And then once I've taken out this German boat here, what do we have? A bark. Yeah, I should probably outnumber him 2-1. Did I bring another ship down here? Did I not? Damn. Oh, he moved, right. He was in the North Sea. Now he moved down to the English Channel. Okay, that's fine. I'll just keep moving my boats down. And eventually we'll team up on this bark and try to destroy him. And once he's destroyed, we should be able to open up our shipping lanes here to the northern sea provinces. And hopefully that's going to get my income back in the positive, because right now, yeah, it's a little scary not making money. A little scary indeed, but you know what? That's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Conostep, and this has been Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.